Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Thales. This is my channel about English language. We cover topics ranging from basic to advanced, and what we talk about English grammar and vocabulary. Before we begin, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell to get the latest updates, and give the thumbs up if you enjoy the content from my videos. Remember, basic videos have explanations in Portuguese. They are aimed at beginners, whereas intermediate advanced videos or advanced videos are for advanced students. So they are English only, all right? We have more than 600 videos available for you to watch. So give a feedback if you're enjoying the content from my videos. I've been recording videos since the beginning of last year. Let's get into today's topic. Well, today we will talk about vocabulary, expressions using have, okay? And we will talk about something else here, the difference between argue and discuss, but don't worry, everything is covered here. The first example, Mary has a cold. She is staying at home today. Okay, so when you have a cold, you have runny nose, you may have fever as well, and you may sneeze a lot. Okay? Some people have the flu, right? And others have a cold. Mary has a cold, so she's sick. She's not feeling well today. She's staying at home for the time being. What do you do when you have a cold? Do you take a pill? Do you go to the doctor? What do you do? Right? The second example, I had fun at the festival with my friends. So here we have the verb have plus fun. Have fun or had fun. Here, had is the simple past of the verb have. And here, remember, in the previous example, we used has because for he, she, or it, in the present simple, we have to use has instead of have. I had fun at the festival. I enjoyed the festival. I enjoyed the stay. I had lots of fun with my friends. You can say that you had fun or you had lots of fun. It's another way of saying it. The third example is to have an argument. Bob and John had an argument about the rules of the game. Well, in English, we have some expressions, right? We have argue, the verb to argue, which means to have a fight with words. It's not in a good way, but in Portuguese we say discuss also. Discuss, or in English we use discuss, which is similar to the word we use in Portuguese. To discuss something with someone. Discuss is not something bad necessarily. You are not fighting the person with words. But when you use the expression have an argument, or you say that you are arguing with someone, it means that you have a fight with words. It's something in general which is bad. The first example, my friend and I argue about soccer all the time. Okay. We fight with words, right? We have heated discussions. It's not just a discussion. Discussion is something very natural. We have discussions. We discuss the matter with our colleagues at work, for example. You have discussions in a business environment, for example, but argument is something different. Argue means that you are having a fight with words. So in general, it has a negative meaning. Pay attention to the prepositions, okay? When you argue about something with someone, okay? And when you discuss something with someone. So discuss doesn't require a preposition, it's straightforward here, but argue requires the preposition about. So be warned about the usage of prepositions between argue and discuss. The next example we have here about argue. The children argue about the remote control for the TV all the time. They argue about something, right? They argue about something with someone, but here we don't know who the children argue about, right? They argue about something with someone. With who the children argue about the remote control? Here we don't know. Probably they are arguing about the remote control with their parents or their relatives. They want the control, right? They want the remote control so that they can change channels and watch what they want. For example, the children want to watch cartoons, and their older brother or sisters, they want to watch a movie or watch a soccer game. So they have different ideas on what to watch, and they argue. They have a fight with words about that. Some people would argue that drugs should be legalized. Okay, so you can use this structure. Argue that. Some people would have the opinion that drugs should be legalized. What's your opinion about it? Would you argue that drugs should be legalized or not? Okay? It's another example here we have with the verb argue. Please discuss it with your team and let me know your decision. You see, here we are talking about business environment. So please discuss the matter or the issue, discuss the subject with your team, right? You are working in a team, so you should bring into discussion this matter, into discussion and let me know your decision. So you're a manager and you're responsible for taking a decision about something, so you should arise this issue, this matter, bring into discussion and see what decision you take. The next example is this expression it could be used when you want to end a meeting, right? The meeting time is already over or it's almost up and you need to finish the meeting so that you can start another one or you can do something else. So you say, if there are no other subjects you wish to discuss, we may end the meeting now. Okay, so you are bringing everyone together towards the end of the meeting and you ask if somebody has something else to add. Okay, so I just put how can I say, between parentheses here the differences between argue and discuss, because I thought it would be important as we use the expression have an argument. Okay, the next expression with have, she's going to have a baby this summer. Okay, so she's pregnant and she's going to have a baby. Okay, he had a conversation with another passenger on the train. Okay, so you are traveling on the train And you are the talkative type of guy, so you can't remain silent all the trip. So you see the person who is sitting beside you, and you decide to talk, to start a conversation, to kick a conversation with this person. Okay, so to have a conversation is another example. The next expression, I was so tired that I needed to have a rest. Okay, so have a rest means to rest, okay? Here it can be just to have a rest, to go to sleep, whatever, but here have a rest. During your lunch break, for example, you have lunch, you have already had lunch, and then you take some time to rest, to, I don't know, listen to music, read a book, whatever. You do something that doesn't require you to work or think about anything. The next example, he has lunch in the park when the weather is nice. Okay. Do you like to have lunch outdoors? Right? To have lunch indoors is inside the company, for example, or at home. But many people, they like to have lunch outdoors. Many restaurants, they have outdoors environment so that you can have lunch. Don't mix up the ideas. In Portuguese, we use the word outdoor, but it has another meaning, right? Billboard are those huge ads, right? Advertisements that you see along the road. For example, when you go downtown, you see many billboards, electronic billboards. These are not outdoors, right? Outdoor is something different. Outdoor activities, right? Activities that you have outdoors, such as going hiking, mountain biking, skydiving, are some examples of outdoor activities, okay? We had a party to celebrate our friendship. Okay, so to have a party, it means that we throw a party, we give a party, or we have a party together. We are partying together. The next one, I have an appointment to see the vet at 2 p.m. Vet is the professional that takes care or cares about dogs, cats, right? Pets in general. So I have an appointment to see the vet, so I'm taking my dog to the vet because my dog is not feeling very well, or just for checking. It's like checkup exams, right? Routine to see if my dog needs to change its diet, for example, right? Everybody should see the doctor from time to time, not just the animals, right? Not just the pets, but we need to see the doctors from time to time to see if we are healthy, if there is anything wrong with us, okay? The last example, they had a talk. Okay, so they had a talk means that they had a conversation about the new design for the office. So we want to implement a new design for the office, and we are seeing some proposals, right, from engineering, from engineers and from the architects, we know. And many companies are bringing their projects to present them to us. So they had a talk about the new design. So we invited some people to have a talk about the possible design for our office, okay? All right, so I hope you enjoyed today's video. I apologize for not recording videos every single day, but You know, and the last few days I was feeling very tired, so I went to bed early. But anyways, you have lots of videos to watch. We have more than 600 videos, so I doubt that you have already watched everything we have to offer here. It's a challenge. I hope you watch as many videos as possible and keep learning, keep studying English with me. All right? See you next time. Bye bye.